Welcome to Adam and Kate plus hate. I am hate Kate.
I am Adam. Also, well, hate the letter hate has the letter A, so I'm also part of the hate.
Mm. Um, how are you? How are things?
Lower energy than normal.
Same. Well, I
Uh,
mean, I feel like I'm always coming at this with low energy, so same
uh,
energy as normal.
no, there are days you have energy. I know this for a fact. Uh,
That's true.
4 days of Muay Thai, work, the blood rave, the Maylene
I'm
and the
sorry,
Sons
the
of the
what?
Set, the blood rave,
Okay.
like from Blade.
Yeah.
Uh, That was 4 hours of the same repetitive beat to the last half hour when they switched it up some. Uh, no vampires, very upset. No vampire hunters, more upset. Uh, yeah, 4 days of Muay Thai, not sleeping good. Somehow hurt my neck and back. So like leaning over really hurts. I should probably see a doctor.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Maybe not sleep on the
It,
couch for 3 hours. Whatever.
yeah, you're definitely in the age now where sleeping slightly wrong is like debilitating.
Look, I've prided myself on being able to sleep pretty much anywhere under any conditions. And now, I have this very nice bed. I have a special blanket for me. Uh, so look, I don't get under the covers. I'm just weird about getting under covers. So I have a blanket that's like a little fuzzy, like a fleece blanket. And then like I get 2, 3 cats on me, by the time I wake up. So I sleep very, very warm and very wonderful. But man, if the bed was just so much closer to the PlayStation, I think I'd probably make it to the bed more often.
Mm. I would love to be the sort of person that just falls asleep wherever. Um, that is like ideally what I would be capable of. In practice, however, I am very Princess and the Pea. Like, and I'll try to negotiate with myself. I'm like, listen, it's like for the greater good, can we just fall asleep in less than ideal circumstances? But the rest of my body is like, yes, but we don't have our weighted blanket or a special like orthopedic pillow. And I'm like, I understand that those are things that we'd have in an ideal circumstance, but like we're just not there right now, and we could just fall asleep anyway. It's like, nah, it's very frustrating. It's like, have you considered that you're slightly too hot, and that you don't like the way that your leg feels on this particular surface? It's like I have considered that. I've decided I don't care. It's like, yes, so uh
But
anyhow.
you constantly remind yourself, no, I can do this, but there is this thing, this one
Mm-hmm.
mild, weird inconvenience that will not leave me alone until I address it head on.
Yep. Yep. Um
I can fall asleep driving if I really wanted to. I just choose not to.
it's funny, like in my I had to do like a sleep study to get a CPAP machine because like I I snore really, really bad. But like on the questionnaires they're always like, do you have trouble falling asleep? Or like do you have do you have trouble falling asleep in inappropriate places? Like places where you
Ah,
should not be falling asleep, do you fall asleep? And I'm like, nope, not even a little bit. Not even if I wanted to. It's like,
I
you know,
aggressively
I'm
just can't sleep.
I aggressively cannot sleep. Like, wouldn't it be nice to like pass out for a couple of hours to pass the time on a long trip in the car? No.
Well,
No, we're gonna be awake for all of it.
have you considered low budget time travel?
Man, would it be nice?
Like, no, you can do it. You just got to go to a place that has like, all right, so this is something I do for fun. Please, I encourage all of you to do this. If someone at the grocery store is being annoying, when you see the plastic bags, go, "Oh, you guys got time travel?" And they'll go, "What do you mean?" "Oh, you take 2 of those contraptions, plastic bags. Yeah, you just put them over your head. You get some sealant, tape, and just put them on there. Take 5 to 10 deep breaths, and when you wake up during the future, you rest. You know, you don't know what could happen. They get very mad at me when I do that. I love doing it.
Not a thing you could do here in Philadelphia anymore because we have a plastic bag ban.
Well, I'm in the South where reading isn't exactly the biggest thing for anybody. So they're not going to do it. They're going to keep them out there for a while.
I mean, y'all think that indoor plumbing is fancy. I get it.
The internet is the devil. Free thinking is the devil.
I remember staying with. Now we could debate whether or not Oklahoma is the South. It is, but
it's adjacent.
It's adjacent. I mean, Oklahoma itself exists, I think, in part because Texas wanted to keep slaves. But culturally speaking, Oklahoma is the South. Fucking fight me. I've been to that godforsaken state. I've been all over that godforsaken state. I like plenty of the people that I met there, but I'll never forget. In a time when like Wi-Fi was pretty ubiquitous, asking somebody in Oklahoma, "Hey, what's the Wi-Fi password?" and him laughing at me, being like, "I don't have that." As if I had just asked him, like, you know, I don't know, insert some metaphor for something absurd, like where's the dragon blood dispenser? Just, I was like, dude, this is. You should have Wi-Fi.
Even if it's Blue Sky or HughesNet, it's out there. Just Jesus, just get it.
Yeah, no, for him, the internet was still a thing that like happened via dial-up in one room of his house.
Oh, we will not give in to the thinkers. They are the problem.
Anyhow, I thought we'd keep things kind of short and sweet, easy breezy. I have to be up in the morning to hopefully not go deal with a flooded First Unitarian church in the morning. It is raining here in Philly.
Okay, I was like, how is it flooding all the time? Like, oh, it is raining. I don't know what that's like here because you can fist fight the humidity. It's ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Birds are flying slower because of it.
Yeah, today humidity was brutal today. It has been raining a ton. It's been a lot of thunderstorms. I get pretty frequent like thunderstorm and flooding and flash flooding warnings and tornado watches and
what?
Yep. Good thing though that climate change isn't real.
I just don't see.
You got that sorted out.
All that woke science. I just don't see how Philadelphia would get tornadoes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the flapping of the birds keep that from happening?
Go Birds. Think. Go Birds. I'm not even a football fan, but in this city, it's better to fit in.
But why? I thought Philadelphia was such a kind, loving, and accepting city of everyone. There would never be violence.
It's a city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. We've almost certainly never pelted Santa with batteries, which is a real thing we did at a sports game once.
That's one of the funniest goddamn things I've heard in a while. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that stuff.
City of brotherly love, where we killed the robot that ran on human kindness. Immediately, as soon as it got here.
Was fine for the other 1,000+ miles of its journey. Philly? No.
Nope. Made it across Canada, like Europe and Canada. Got to Philly. We killed that shit fucking immediately. Which, by the way, with all of the self-driving Waymos I'm starting to see around and that delivery robot, um,
Don't like that.
that I keep seeing around. Like Philly's letting me down.
I don't like.
Um,
I don't like the Waymos. I don't like the delivery robots. Despite, I mean, weird conspiracy theories, Skynet, technophobe, whatever it is. I just don't like the idea of not having that little bit of control while driving.
mhm.
Uh, I don't like the idea of the delivery guy exploding on me on accident.
I don't love it. I mean, I am broadly in favor of the idea of a self-driving car because like robots would definitely almost certainly be better at driving cars than humans are. Uh, but like the profit-driven model with which this shit's being implemented, with like the definite hope that you will no longer be able to own a car, just rent one, is not one I like. And moreover, we should just have better public transit. I don't need a self-driving fucking Uber. I want buses that come so regularly that I don't have to check a schedule.
Every
Um,
5 minutes.
yeah.
I
Um,
I can get with that.
anyhow. Um, I know you got a bunch of stuff to show off this week. I would like to show off that I, for once, have a record
I know.
to
I'm
show
very
off
stoked
for
about this.
this is the
Yay!
final 68 record. They are survived. It is very nice layout. I was hoping that the confusing song titles would make sense, like in this layout or something. That there'd be something I'd be able to tell with like the disjointed words and punctuation. No, it makes no more sense in context. But Skagen gonna Skagen. I got the Coke bottle blue variant.
That's very pretty. I like that. I still need to
Yeah,
get a
it's
copy.
it's very subtle, but it's very nice. Um, so yeah, definitely pick up a copy. Um, this was entirely self-released, so I don't know like if there will be represses.
Another reason to buy records from bands and stay physical, not digital.
100%. But I'm stoked on this. It's nice to have physical things. It's like Spotify can't just randomly decide that this is no longer part of my digital library. Like I just have this.
That's put a pin in that
Anyhow,
idea. The digital library in general. You said this. You said the thing that if you're into video games, the Sony GTA 6 thing. I want to talk more about the musical side of it in a future episode. That's something I don't think we've ever really touched on. Uh,
yeah.
the benefits and the cons.
There's frustrating things that happen where like someone just decides that they don't want. Like I understand it's like your art, but there's bands that um their music is just like not on streaming anymore. It's just nowhere. I can't listen to that song ever again. And it's like, well, it was my song and I decided that I didn't like it anymore. It's like, but it was still meaningful to me. Like,
Burn me a
I mean,
copy.
yeah, I don't know, man. And like that's not even getting into the fact that like stuff can just disappear off streaming and it's just gone, right? Like, if you don't have those files somewhere, like you're just kind of screwed.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck finding it. Get on get on SoulSeek. Maybe you'll find it again. Saddam
Yeah, I mean, you
518.
can, but you got some stuff this week, though, right?
I did. Speaking of Saddam 518. So there's a kid that I follow on Instagram, self-defense. There's no vowels in it. He's a collector of end of the year self-defense shirts. He put out a shirt, and I haven't bought a shirt in forever, but I got the self-defense Go Vegan shirt.
Nice.
So good ink, good quality on the graphic, fits good. I just a white shirt for me is a layering shirt, so I'll always have something over it. But most of my self defense shirts are white or cream colored, so this will fit in very nicely with that aesthetic. Um, maybe just maybe that person and I may work on something in the future.
Let me know if you need someone to design something.
I will. Let's see. Now we're on to like the big stuff, the normal. Back to the vinyl side. This is now my third copy on accident, not purposeful. AFI December Underground. Uh, this is the black cover variant. It has a white 7-inch, which has On the Arrow and Wolf and the Lamb. I bought this because I did not think I was going to be able to get the club version because it sold out like that day. It sold out once it got announced because Olivia Rodrigo and everything else was done with it. But it is a black and white variant, A side, B side. Sounds great. It's AFI. You know this or you don't. If you don't, check them out. That new record on Run for Cover, which is that name's going to come back up for too long today as well. Uh, Run for Cover, great label, great people. I think they revitalized AFI's career and brought an entirely new audience to them. Um, one of my all
That's cool.
time, one of my all time top 10 bands. Weirdly obsessed. The
That's a
next
top
two.
5 band for you, man.
All right, it is. It's a top 5.
It might be
So
a top 3.
no, not top 3. It's not top 3. It might be top 5, but it's not top 3.
Okay.
I do talk about them a lot, so I can understand that. A band I love to talk about. So that band Intercourse that you introduced me to. Oh, I don't know if
Yeah.
I can show this cover. I don't think I can show this cover. Um,
I'd do it. What are they gonna do to us? Demonetize us? We don't make money.
Uh, everything, everything is pornography when you've got an imagination. God damn, this band is one of the wittiest fucking bands. Uh, I got this color variant, lime green with highlighter yellow with lime green splatter. Very
Nice.
very happy that I got it. I was just trying to search down copies. I didn't feel like buying the super expensive ones. But just that one of the bands you turned me on to, and I'm very happy that you did because it really is like, man, it's been a journey with this band for me. And then I also picked up from them Rule 36,
Nice.
and that is what variant did I get of that? I got a cool looking one. I got this guy, little sunburst action.
Nice.
This is the earliest record. This is the first full length, then the second full length. So I have all the full lengths after they did that whole cover for Violet. I'm hoping we get a new record next year, or at least an EP this year. I'd be very stoked about that. You got this. We got this. Oh my god! Yes, what?
Matchies.
Twinsies. So the next two things I got um, is atypical for me. One of these records I absolutely love. One of which I need to listen to one more time. I may trade it, but Horse the Band.
Okay.
I got Mechanical Hand when it was a record store day record, but I was like, I need R. Borlax. Those two are my Horse the Band records. And then Desperate Living got no first time on vinyl on Lift Records, the band's label. So they've already done it. They burned through the first press almost immediately, and they did new artwork for this new version of the record. I don't know if this one got remastered, if the other one got remastered yet. But because I've done stuff on Spotify, I haven't even played these yet. But I got the little splatter guy for that one, and then
Nice.
last but not least, R. Morlax, which was I used to do Street Team for everybody, and a label called Pluto Records sent me R. Borlax. I was like, what the fuck is this Horse the Band? What am I doing? What is this? And I put it on. I was like, this is one of the weirdest, most goddamn amazing things I'd heard of. This like 03, 02, 03 when
That
this
sounds
record
about right.
came out originally. Um, I could go look at my skate deck that I took to Hellfest to get signed by a bunch of people. Because that's out of the year I got it. But nice, everything got redone real nice. And I got the which color did I get? I don't even remember. I took pictures of it, don't even remember. I got the clear Goldie boy on this one. Really, I'm just happy I got this one. This and Mechanical Hand are the two that I love. That I don't. Like I said, Melissa, the other one, I may trade it. I'm probably gonna trade it. But it was a weirder musical week for me. I'm gonna be loud for a couple minutes. That's fine. Be loud. Be loud. Do crime. And it's cool to have two records that like are atypical for me. To finally have them. One, they're on vinyl. Two, I have them. It didn't cost me an arm and a leg. So I was pretty stoked to get that. That concludes my actual mail day.
Nice.
Noise.
Nice.
New music. Did you hear anything cool since we last spoke?
What have I been listening to? I was super stoked. New self-defense track.
Let's go.
Fucking no.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Yo, really good. Really good. It is reminiscent of some of my favorite eras of self-defense. I'm really excited to hear the new record. I'm aware it's like done.
It is. It's done.
So
Someone who was it? Someone sent me the info. New self defense is up, and I found it. I couldn't listen on Spotify because someone else was using Spotify, listen to their murder podcast, which is totally cool. But I found it on YouTube and I put it in the group chat, and I've listened to it like 7 or 8 times. It's not my song of the year, but it's definitely a nice song about like just wanting to be around your one person and fuck the rest of the world. So lyrically,
yeah,
I like that. Musically, picks up where like I'd even say the first Death Wish under self defense, Heaven is Earth. It's more reminiscent of Heaven is Earth with
that
but
came
shorter.
out. That was their second Death Wish release is under self defense. The first one was Try Me.
Try Me. That's right. I thought yeah, okay. I this literally right in right to the right of my feet, and I should know that by the top of my head, but I didn't. I'm a fake fan. But they had a shirt pre-order, not a record
You
pre-order.
can't know all things. They have a pre-order up for a shirt. I didn't see one for the record yet.
No record yet, but hopefully it'll just show up one day. Like, oh yeah, new record's out, and I can just buy it. Like that's an instant buy. I'm not thinking twice about it. Very excited for that. What else? New Hatebreed tracks dropped.
I listened to that one track a couple of weeks ago. That they put out. But there's more out now, right? And they've announced new full length and like what it's coming out in October, right?
Yeah. September, October. I have a tab pulled up as I'm thinking about getting it. This one to me sounds more like Hatebreed than the last couple of records.
That was my one note on the new Hatebreed track. It was like, well, that certainly sounds like Hatebreed.
First 2 Hatebreed LPs. It's more reminiscent of the first 2 Hatebreed LPs. They've been moving back to that sound with less metal and moving, like the songs have gotten shorter over the last couple records. So I appreciate that. The breakdown and the one of the new songs, Kill Count Confirmed or whatever it is. It has one breakdown, then it slows down, has another breakdown that ends with a really nasty breakdown at the end. So it's like, oh, we're going back to Satisfaction, Perseverance, Arrow, Hatebreed. I've time to dust off the old mouth guard. I was pretty excited about that.
Hatebreed, remembering that they were a hardcore band before they got embraced by a bunch of meathead metalheads.
Yeah, they've been playing more hardcore, like bigger hardcore shows too lately. They always have, but like they've been hitting more and more and more, which is like, I think it's cool.
I think that's cool.
It's again, Hatebreed's been around for forever. Jesus Christ, they've been around for 30 years. Oh my God.
Years, yeah.
Over 30 years, man. God damn. Uh, it's a band who's
Satisfaction came out 90.
97, 98?
I think
No.
that's late. I think Satisfaction came out 95.
No, that was Under the Knife came out in 95. Maybe the split with Integrity or Neglect came out then. I'm going to say 96, 97 because I was in military school when that came out. And I got in trouble
90,
for having a Hatebreed hoodie.
97. So that means when did the first? Yeah, Under the Knife is 96.
And then the splits were the ones that the Integrity and the Neglect splits were before that. Okay. All right. My timeline's okay. Smorgasbord's Record, shout out. Loved buying from them. They weren't around too long, but goddamn, they had some quality. What else? Anything else? Anything else cool that you listen to?
You sent me that Bible Belt track. That was cool.
New Carolina band on Self Aware Records. Shout out Josh Robinson.
Looking at like my what I listened to, found a new band, Eyes of Salt, that I was really digging.
Okay, I've seen them mentioned. Sell me on them real quick. As a matter of fact, I looked them up on Spotify. Never listened to them. I accused my wife of listening to them, and she's like, "No, that's not a podcast." So, uh, she likes her murder podcasts, spooky podcasts. But I do. That's what she does.
It's hard, heavy, like politically minded hardcore.
Okay, it's a cool name.
Right. That Surprise Brothers Keepers track, which I was like, holy shit, Brothers Keeper put out something that's actually listenable.
Hey. I'm a Mike
I'm sorry. That dude's vocals on those old recordings, like I would show that to people and we would laugh at it. But that is oh god. Unlistenable.
I ride for Michael David Listowski's Banshee vocals. I love. It was so different. And God damn it, I genuinely, not in an ironic way, I genuinely enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah, there's a reason that no one else was doing vocals like that.
I don't care. I still loved it. No,
It's like the burgers from that place aren't made from, like, it's made from gravel. No one else is doing it.
It's vegan. It's gravel.
It's vegan. It's like, yeah.
And Pat from Drug Church Self Defense doing guest vocals on it as well. That's cool. That's what made me know it wasn't AI. Believe it or not, that's what made me know it wasn't AI.
But that track was cool. I dug that quite a bit. But yeah, other than that, been listening to a lot of audiobooks this last week.
You and your reading.
I know.
That pesky learning.
Trying to learn things. I'm learning about I'm listening to Gangsters of Capitalism. It's a book about the history of this dude, Smedley Butler.
He sounds dubious just by his name.
So he was he is to this day one of the most widely decorated U.S. Marines that ever served. Widely decorated, heavily decorated. He won a lot of goddamn awards, including 2 Medals of Honor. But he took part in, like, he was in the Marines during the Boxer Rebellion. He knocked over a bunch of South American countries for, like, in the Banana Wars. So, you know, taking over democratically elected governments, overthrowing them for the sake of the profits of banana companies. United Fruit, or but he did that for a while and then became very disenfranchised with it. The title of the book, Gangsters of Capitalism, comes from a speech that he gave that eventually got turned into a short book where he's like, oh, I thought I was fighting for freedom. What I'm actually doing is, like, reinforcing American business interests abroad. Like, I'm just a gangster for capitalism. It's an interesting story about his life. He's actually from this area. He's from, like, the main line. he was briefly police commissioner here in Philly during Prohibition. Bit of a mixed bag on that one. He was removed as being police commissioner pretty quickly because he wouldn't just go after the speakeasies where the poor people drank. He went after the ones where the rich people drank too, which really pissed them off. Um, like he raided the speakeasy where like the mayor drank. I'm pretty sure. Um,
Good man.
which it's like, no, you're supposed to only go after the poor. He's like, that's not how laws work. Very principled man. But then he also encouraged the cops to get into like high speed gunfights with bootleggers on the streets of Philly. Just like cops and bootleggers firing wildly at each other from moving cars.
While that is fun, it's not the safest.
Not the safest, no. But anyhow.
Oh, speaking of firing guns from cars, did you know
Hell of a
that
transition.
if you pull off the side of the road after you have road rage, you just fire like 1 or 2 rounds off and get back in your car, they'll still arrest you? You're just even if you fire into the ground just to get the tension out? Also, desk
Duly
pops aren't a
noted.
real thing.
I feel like I could have guessed at that one.
Guys,
But thank you for
desk pop. It's real.
thank you for that PSA. The more you know.
We're here for the children, like Wu-Tang.
Let's get into your homework.
All right, let's do it.
So I assigned you the band Vulture Feather.
Yes, you did.
What'd you think?
So you have had a really good ability throughout the whole process of this show and beforehand to find stuff that you go, I think you're kind of like this. You're pretty much batting 1,000 on that.
Thank you.
And if you say this is going to be challenging, you're also correct on it. But this was because, like I said, my 2 favorite bands are Integrity and Self Defense Family. Vulture Feather falls into that self defense camp, which is now a slightly twangy lungfish worship band as they've evolved over the last, I don't know, when they had their prolific era of a new 7-inch every 13 hours. My self defense collection and my integrity collection are in triple digits. And it's not because I have a million variants of each thing. There's just a lot. But musically, the EP and the 2 LPs had great production. The last one, the last LP, Ready Like Now, Feeling Like Now.
It'll be as now, I think. Let me look.
It'll be like now, something like that. But while you're looking that up, I don't think there was a track that I skipped.
Yeah.
Definitely like a band I will go back to. I do want to track down the last LP on vinyl. Pretty sure I can find the other EP and LP without much of an issue, but I want that last record more than anything else. But it's sold out damn near everywhere. I think I have a tab that has it. When I get paid, I plan on buying it and the 68 record finally. But
It'll be like now.
It'll be like now. The song Like Now on that record is a standout track to me.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be an instrumental, then 3/4 of the way, haha, gotcha.
Yep.
Vocally, it is unique in a way that is both folksy, has that Americana to it, but it still comes across with, I don't think like Embrace or Rites of Spring is the right, or even Lungfish is the right comparison. But if you put those 3 together, you might start getting there because his voice is very unique. And I think I asked you this not just today, but a couple of days ago. Who does his voice fucking remind me of? And I keep on going like, oh, it's like the guy from Frog Eyes and the guy from Tortoise and a 90s band who you listen to, but you can't remember the name of. His voice is another very well-tuned instrument.
Yeah. It almost lives in that like Like Built to Spill,
Rocket from the
sort of
Crypt.
that sort of space vocally. But it's like he has more of a croon to his voice.
It it and not like a murder by death kind of croon either. Um,
No,
it's
it's like my brain almost wants to reach for like a Danzig thing, but he's not doing that.
no.
Um,
It's too like traditional Americana, but not the
yeah,
country kind of Americana that you see now. You hear now. It would fit on like a Cohen brother. His voice would fit on a Cohen Brothers soundtrack without much of an issue, or a Tarantino soundtrack with whatever backing music's available.
it it has the sort of sound to it where you're like, he reminds me almost of the vocalist of Pile, another band I really like.
DC band? Or am I thinking of?
No,
I'm thinking of Give.
I think you're thinking of Give. But it has one of those, like, the band itself and a singer in particular sounds like the sort of thing that, like, see if this tracks, like, it's something that you'd expect like the guys in the movie High Fidelity to be talking about. Like,
Yes. Oh, uh, partial Mark Sandman from Morphine.
that's a good one.
That's I'm like I know I'm here. I hear a crooning version of that with the Americana overtone. That's who I've been fucking trying to figure out. I know this sounds like someone I just can't that and someone's gonna say no, Adam, you're wrong. Like no, damn it, I think this is getting there. It's gonna trace me back to it sooner or later. But great band. Genuinely bummed that well, you know what? You tell the story. You tell the story. This was your assignment. I want you to tell the story.
Um, it looks like this band is broken up. I don't know. Um, they did some East Coast dates. They didn't come anywhere that was like I was able to easily get to without a car. And then they posted like a cryptic thing on Instagram, so about like all things that have beginnings have to have endings, and they haven't. And everyone was like, does it, everyone commented on it like, "Hey, does this mean you're breaking up?" Question mark. And like, they did not reply at all. And like, they're a small band that tends to reply on, like, when they announced the East Coast dates and I didn't see anything in Philly, like I mentioned something like, "Oh man, bummed you guys aren't making it out here." And they was like, "Oh man, we tried." Like, so I hope they keep making music because they're really good at it. The music has like there's like an immediate timelessness to it, if that makes sense. Or you just like you hear it and you're like, "Oh, I've always known this band."
That's where I'm trying to generate the idea of the Americana, the Coen Brothers soundtrack, the Tarantino soundtrack,
Yeah.
the timelessness of it. Obviously not musically going to be 100% in line with that, but yeah, you put that on, you're like, oh shit, we're vibing. Hand me a weed soda. This is awesome, because like it could be a band you could be introspective to. It could be a band you're just having a nice drive to. It's a band that you could
Yeah.
like write. You could write a book to. Uh, a band you could cry to. They hit a lot of different things on all those on the two LPs and the EP. And man, I gotta tell you, like I'm tracking down the last LP for sure, 'cause that's the one I listened to the most. I listened to everything twice, but I kept putting the it's like now um, over and over and over and over, and I would just pick tracks. And I was like, oh, well, I'll listen to it in this order. And this is like in between listening to other stuff too, because like I got a good idea when I finally sat down and listened to it while driving. I finished the whole discography in a day, and I just restarted it by the end of my shift. So I was genuinely thankfully uh, uh, amazed at how much I really liked it, and I'm bummed that it was hard to track down physical stuff, and the fact that they may not be around is also a bummer. But uh, another stellar recommendation for homework. I almost feel bad with what I'm going to send to you now.
Hit me.
So I always say there is some good deathcore out there. I will always say that because there is some that's not straight up misogynistic. Uh, uh, Not a lot. Some of these bands have no allegations that I listen to, which I'm very happy about. Uh, they don't have
Yeah,
crazy
this
ear.
band is called the Acacia Strain.
I don't get them. Not a deathcore band. First record though.
Again, did you ever listen to that Closed Casket record?
No, I haven't listened to. Was it Decay or whatever it's called from
No.
Rob Decay?
It comes in waves.
Uh, I think I tried. I think it was one of the when I got caught up with it. I was probably listening to much other stuff, but there is like I think the first deathcore band. I had to think about this. I saw them with Scars of Tomorrow, Taken, Curl Up and Die, and shit, who else was there? A cello player and a violinist that did a screamo band with just the two of them with a foot drum. Who was the other band? It's gonna bother me. Curl Up and Die, Taken, Scars Tomorrow. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to obsess over it, but a band from Ohiovania, dude core to the max, from a second story window.
Okay.
Um, I would describe them as if you like Between the Buried and Me, this will be the only deathcore band that you'll like.
Okay.
Uh, if they're on my Rushmore of deathcore bands, I don't have many, obviously it's a Rushmore, but they put out a demo, which later became not one word has been omitted EP. They put out two other LPs, Delenda and the other one whose name escapes me. I got the Wax Vessel Let the World Swallow Us Whole discography, and then they put out a single last year. So Say We All. It was a 7-inch single, and it was again very good. Sounds like from a second story window. They have a relatively, I think for that time period, they had the most unique sound because they weren't a straight up deathcore band, but they were a deathcore band. They had more in common musically as far as composition with like Between the Buried and Me.
Okay.
Uh, uh, Silent Circus, Alaska, Between the Buried and Me specifically. Maybe a little self-titled EP, LP. Is it an EP or an LP? The self-titled BT Bam record. But those three Between the Buried and Me records, some deathcore tuning, good vocals, production that's not trash, no allegations. Very smartly written. But my
That's a small that's a small club that they're a part of.
there's like 6 bands total. But no, I really genuinely, when Wax Vessel said they were putting that out, that was like a must buy no matter what. I pre-ordered my copy on my honeymoon. Uh, the, I told the wife, we must be near Wi-Fi. I'm not missing this. I know we're married, bliss, whatever. I need this. And she's like, okay, we'll go back to the hotel. There's Wi-Fi, so you can buy this. And we did. I bought it. I went right back out. But man, I gotta tell you, that was like, I still have my original copy from I have one of our wedding I almost said flyer, one of our wedding invitations and our honeymoon announcement that we had at the wedding reception. I still have that in that copy because I wanted to hold on to them. So there's my sappy bullshit. But from a second story window, Let the World Swallow Us Whole, and they had the 7-inch. There's demos, versions of a lot of those tracks on that discography. You can skip those. My big complaint with most bands from this era, songs get too long in the tooth, but that was that era. So it is very much of a time as far as the song length, but I think you'll be more surprised with this than I may be selling it wrong to you when you listen. You may find something different, but I consider them a part of that deathcore world, which isn't bad. So that is your assignment. I genuinely hope you enjoy it. I again, one of my 4 Rushmore deathcore bands, and I will ride for because they put out genuinely smart music.
Right on. The contrast is high here, but all right, cool.
You got anything else for the people?
I do not. I'm getting pretty tired. I think I'm okay calling it if you are.
Yeah. Last thing I got. Again, thank you for listening to us. Sometimes poorly and sometimes amazingly describe music. I appreciate it. I um, this show is always
Absolutely.
this show is fun for a reason. Because we are making sure it stays fun. Um, life gets yeah, life gets in the way for our upload schedule, but we're gonna work on having some stuff ready in case like we're on vacation. So we're gonna we're gonna grind it out a little more. I just want everyone here to know that. So if we miss a story, we have uploaded an episode. We didn't forget about it. We probably just had something ready to go. We're like, I'm too tired, or the new Skate DLC came out. I can't. Um, but Pain of Truth at midnight. New Pain of Truth.
Hell yeah! Shout out my buddy Zach.
Hardcore the musical, the soundtrack, part 2. I'm very excited for it.
Hardcore the musical, the soundtrack.
Yo, that's what that first LP was, and it was a who's who of everybody, and goddamn, it was good.
Pain of Truth is like hardcore squared. I don't know how else to put it. Like hardcore cubed. It's
Yeah,
just
hardcore the musical, the soundtrack. We're both saying the same thing. It's
it's almost as if like I don't want to, I'm afraid this is gonna sound like a diss. I really don't mean it like a diss. Do you remember that who was that hardcore joke band?
Razzle Dazzle,
No.
X Ezekiel X Tsunami,
No. Like
Good
they were
Clean
an
Fun.
actual like joke band, like Good Clean Fun.
Had like 3 more ready
Imagine
to
if
go.
what if Good Clean Fun wasn't a joke band and also wasn't bad? And like it was just like a band that is a pastiche of hardcore music
I mean, I don't
as a whole.
disagree. I don't disagree. Pain of Truth, fun as fuck live.
Yeah.
That LP banged. Didn't care for the EP when it came out. Didn't care for the split with Tsunami, but I'm excited to see what they got coming. If the new LP is half as good as the last one, then you might actually have a new bona fide hardcore classic for this era and from here on. So no pressure, guys. But oh yeah, new no pressure out apparently, or pre-orders going up sometime in the next couple days. So there's those two things to look forward to. Are you a no pressure fan?
No, not really.
All right, fair
Just
enough.
doesn't grab me. They're good. It just doesn't grab me.
All right.
Word.
Now I'm done. Now I actually have nothing left.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. We appreciate all of you. I appreciate Adam most of all.
And Kate, I appreciate you most of all, especially with my insanity and weirdness. I appreciate it. And keeping me in check.
You want to know what? I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.